Alright. So... What's this one? Yes. Me, we're doing the one where we have to infiltrate the airbase and get the V2 rocket. I restarted and I've switched my loadout, as you can see. So now I'm starting with a sniper rifle. This is a fucking bizarre gun, by the way. This is from the top left there, and then the bottom right. I'm blocking it, but you also have a picture on the bottom right. But it's that is a carbine. Like if I swap myself over, you can see in the bottom. There we go. That is an M, whatever car. Is that an M2? Is that what it is? I always forget. All the U.S. military things, it's all M, and name everything M. So that might be an M1 or an M2 carbine. Probably if it's at the time, it would have to be an M1 probably, with a ginormous infrared scope on it, and a suppressor. From what I've seen, I'm 90% certain that scope is anachronistic. I think that's like a Vietnam or Korea scope. Like the early infrared scopes, which were fucking insanely huge. Yeah, so that's I think a bit anachronistic for World War II. But considering we just fought a bunch of zombies, and soon enough we will see a bunch of some of the other stuff the Nazis are doing. Yeah.
I'll go announce the templates.
This gun, I've already explained it last time I was streaming. This is a high standard. I don't know what it's like it's a suppressed pistol from World War II. I think it was firing 22 rimfire. High standard pistol. Yeah, the high standard, it was a 22. Yes, the high standard HDM. It was it had an integral silencer or suppressor. I think it also had a little feature on it where it would actually only you could switch it so that the slide wouldn't cycle automatically, because sometimes these guns got so quiet that the sound of the action cycling was louder than the shot. Because this thing is using 22, which is a tiny piddly bullet, and as well as an integral suppressor, so... There's an M1 carbine, which was the Commonwealth, an M2 they made after the war, yeah. The whole gun's anachronistic, so yeah. That didn't do anything. I'm shooting the tree. Oh, good. I'm sure that won't ring the alarm. Yeah. So, this is my memory of this part of the game, is that this stealth section sucks. This is stealth. I'm sneaky. Okay. Stealth. I like how those guys could see all the way down here. I don't know, just fuck. What is with the... They still do it to this day. Games that are not stealth games having forced stealth sections. And it's like, do you just like... Do you think this is cool, or do you hate your players? Okay. Oh no, he's bugged. Oh boy, ladders again.
That the last delivery for today? I believe so. Nothing else is scheduled.
It's interesting how this game goes like all over the place. It's interesting how like the first level is so you escape from the prison and you're shooting through this castle and alarms are going off and do. And then you keep doing that for a little bit, and then suddenly zombies for a couple levels, and then you fight a big massive zombie, mega zombie in a church, and then now we're doing like stealth shit.
Something important.
I'm paranoid. Paranoid that I'm gonna fuck this up. Soft lock myself. Really? This is pretty much where my memory of this game ends. I have like vague memories of some of the later levels, but this particular part, I think when I played this game a lot as a kid, I would do the first area for like over and over and over again, and then I would use save games to skip through these levels because I didn't like them. As a kid, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. V2 liquid fuel, rocket motor, blah blah blah. Wolfenstein. The V2, the weapon that was going to win them the war. They were going to win the war if they just made enough of those stupid rockets. Nah. I know we're being pushed back on all sides by, like, all of the Allied armies and the Soviet armies and stuff. Shit. Oh. Oh, I'm supposed to, like, sneak into the truck. Ah.
Someone's there?
As I was saying, if we blow up London enough, we'll be sure to win the war. What am I doing here? Ow. Huh. Sure, that logic's worked in the past. Yeah, I do like it. It's like, oh, during the entire, like, first years of the war, we tried to blow up London, and they didn't surrender. Maybe it will work if we do it again when we're on worse footing than we were the first time. If I kill this guy, is this mission gonna fail? No. There we go. He's just standing there in the fucking back of the truck. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't think we have to do stealth anymore. Thank fuck.
Attention all personnel. V2 rocket test to commence in
Uh-oh.
V2 rocket test complete.
Button for kick. There we go.
Telemetry operators, commence pre-launch calibration procedure.
Rocket tests. Why don't they just...
I'm surprised this game didn't try to go for like a not Resident Evil. Medal of Honor. I don't know why I got those two confused. Medal of Honor style. Medal of Honor, I remember Medal of Honor Allied Assault had levels where you would put on a German uniform and you'd do like sneakiness for a little bit.
Achtung! Fueling crews complete final check of safety seals.
Ah yes, the Germans who occasionally speak in German by with one word. And then other times just normally. And by normally I mean in English. Is this like a Half-Life 2 tram?
Achtung! Launch tower supervisor. Verify auto-release sequencer.
It is. God, it's the worst chapter of Half-Life. Uh-oh. Nazis. Germans. BJ Blazkowicz. Blazkowicz. Hey, catch. Probably shouldn't be throwing grenades around the rocket test facility. By the way, the Gibbs bits and pieces in this game are just magical. Was I supposed to do that? So what I did is I hit the convenient button, the conveniently labeled button to blow up the rockets. Like, I do like how a lot of fiction portrays the V2s as if they were like super high tech, and it's like they used advanced technology, but they were like mostly flying trash cans fueled by like grain alcohol as like rocket fuel. They were an enormous waste of resources and time and everything, and they for the amount of shit that they threw into making these things, they were nowhere near as, like, they didn't do much. Oh god, I'm in a cage. It was basically a really big stick of cartoon dynamite with what could be generously called a jet engine sellotaped onto it. Yeah. And another thing is, like, yeah, in terms of, like, explosive yield, they weren't that, they didn't cause that big of explosions because you couldn't put that much explosive onto it, because otherwise it would be too heavy. You know? The biggest thing is that, like, they were scary because they could not be stopped. Like, they could not, at the time, like, there was no way to shoot them down. They traveled, like, 2,500 feet a second or something like that. And their angle of attack was straight down. So you would not be able to, like, you know, it was just like, zoop, boom, dead. It, you know, impact. Weapons division, Planet Cobra, rocket plane. Really? Okay, there's a switch then. How do I open this? It's gonna be, but gold, useless gold. It does nothing. It's just for treasure, just for collector's sake. Just in time to miss that. If you see Plagueling, here's a hint. If you see someone like a bot spam something, delete the message and then ban the bot. Because that way, it deletes the message off of the screen as well immediately. You should be able to do that. I don't know how I don't know if you're on mobile or not. I don't know how you'd have to do that there, but the thing I'm using, and I'm pretty sure on Twitch normally you like click like a little drop down or something, and there's like an option for mod options, and one of them is like to delete the message. If you can't figure it out or can't do it on your end, then it's fine. But if you do see that option, take that, because it's nice because it gets rid of them off of the screen as well. For some, I don't know why, it's like the program I'm using to show it on screen, even if you just like ban the bot, it doesn't delete the message on screen. But if you delete the message, then it works fine. And what are we doing now? Do we just hop back in the truck and leave? No, I need to get to the rocket plane, right? I remember. I opened like 7 Lugors instead. Oh no. Careful, Lugor, he might accidentally fat finger ban you. Man, I just came in through here. Is it up here? Ah. You found all the secrets, received Panzerfaust. I'm kind of upset that I haven't gotten all the secrets and levels because I didn't know there was rewards for it. Especially considering apparently one of them is like a Delisle carbine, which is like my favorite funny World War II weapon. What did you do? Oh! Is this a multiplayer also weapon, or is this just like a mod weapon? This is a Gewehr 43. This is the Germans' attempt. I think this is... I don't remember if it's like a reverse engineered or like their own version based off of the SVT, or if it's just like they wanted a semi-auto gun because everyone else had started bringing in semi-auto rifles as a thing. It took me forever, by the way, to figure out that Gewehr was pronounced Gewehr. I think I saw there was like a year or two ago, Forgotten Weapons did a video on the semi-auto rifles of like World War II, and he went through the Gewehr 43, the SVT 40, and the M1 Garand, and compared the three. And I want to say that the Gewehr ended up at the bottom. Or was it the SVT? I want to say it was the Gewehr. And he rated the M1, I think, the best. At least I think so. I gotta check. Forgotten Weapons. Semi-auto rifles. WW2. Battle rifles of World War II. Ads. Trying to write a project when wise work schedule is illegal without paid overtime. Yeah, that was what yeah, I remember now. Forgotten Weapons, the Gewehr was the worst of the three in his opinion. Then the SVT-40, and then the M1 Garand. And one of the reasons he said is that, I think was that like the M1 Garand was just better produced overall, especially compared to like the Gewehr. And he admits, I think he says that the U.S. had their like industrial capacity on on easy mode in World War II. Oh! I have to go into mod view to turn on chat icons. I don't have to open up slow moving menu every time a bot comes in. Oh. Ah, dog, please. That dog just opened a door. So now every message has ban, timeout, warn, and delete message next to it. That's really convenient. I didn't know that you had to turn that on. Because the program I'm using to show that I have up to merge chat, so I have both of them, it has a little feature where you just have like a little drop-down menu next to every chat message, and you can choose to ban it or whatever. Give her. I don't know. Smelling secrets in here. Sounds way cool. It's a really nice program. It's called I'm using StreamerBot, and it's really good in every way except the overlay kind of sucks, which is why I'm not using it for overlay chat. It's got to be a secret, right? Hog. Did you just delete your own message to try it out? I brought the Tommy gun loadout. I went for the sniper loadout when I should have just kept it. I could use Tommy gun. They've even added 45 caliber boxes just so that you can use the Tommy gun more. Gun 41 and Gun 43. Yeah, they essentially just named them like, yeah, just rifle or gun or whatever, 43, 44. Yeah, most of their, yeah. Machine MP40, machine pistol 40. Machine Gewehr, Machine Gewehr, Machine Gewehr 34, Machine Gewehr 42. You must name the gun. We must name the gun. It is the rules. I think we do a little dynamite in here. Also, don't mention the war. Mystery, but no correlation between moderate doses of microwave radiation and increased incidence of skin and blood disease. You are not losing your hair from the radar. fuel. I do like how these individual missions are like bite-sized. The flying. Oh. Is this a no? Okay. No stealth. Don't have to worry about stealth. Yeah. The 40. Yeah, it was just essentially like Cultix 1 hour missions. Hey now, what? Yeah, I know. The game is good. It's just some of the choices for Chapter 2 were not great. I might do like a revisit of Cultic eventually, just with maybe a cooler head. But there was God, the levels were long, but it was the lack of ammo and the bullet sponge enemies. That was what fucking killed me. That combined with the levels being so long, it was like, oh my god, it felt like an endurance. Better eye for pool. Oh god. I got that fucking achievement, and I got nothing for it, other than the achievement. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the Gewehr was like essentially like just sort of reverse engineering the thing, because like even the Soviets were starting to use use semi-auto weapons, semi-auto rifles, and they thought, well, maybe we should all, maybe this is like a legitimate thing, using a semi-auto rifle instead of a bolt action as a main service rifle. I love the police officer protect the train level, a bit too long again, but the music, yeah, that was so, despite it being like at the end of a pretty damn long level in the train, it was like a nice surprise where you're like, holy shit, you're playing now as the ZH-29. I know exactly what rifle you're talking about. Yeah, it's like a very, very weird looking semi-auto, Czech semi-auto. But the what's it called? Yeah, that level was really cool. You know, you start sniping. You've got a Lee Enfield, and you're protecting this. You know, protecting the protagonist on the train. It was cool. Oh god, this is a bad idea. How do I get off the scope? Oh god. Thinking about another one, I'm no fucking gun pedant. It's fine. I was also just about to say, like, it's funny how the Germans, they ended up making what was going to be the future of small arms, and Hitler himself hated it. The STG was... The STG-44 was like the assault rifle. It was the first assault rifle. It was the future of firearms. Of like what every soldier was going to be using. And apparently like multiple times Hitler was like, no. No, he just, no. Every time he was like showed it, he's like, no, I don't care. This is bad. Make more rocket trash cans. All practice of brewing coffee in the fuel purifier is strictly forbidden. want everything that explodes put in a box and throw it as far as fast as possible. Grant, it's not like they were gonna win the war if they all switched to using the fucking STG, but like, it was the advancement where it's like, this is a really effective weapon. It basically, if we don't give them these fucking awesome rifles because the troops may get too comfortable using them and become worse shots, it's some British Army logic. I think the idea was like, one of the ideas was like, oh, marksmanship poor. But like the logic of the assault rifle was that like, the vast majority of the vast majority of like firefights took place at like less than 300 feet or something like that. And these battle rifles, chambered with like full power battle rifle cartridges, were like effective up to like a fucking kilometer. And it was just overkill. Like you didn't need, like they weren't ever fighting at those ranges, you know what I mean? Outside of like specialists like snipers and such. And so, you know, you could give a soldier a smaller cartridge that, although does not have as much range or power, is still more controllable and more, you know, and is just as effective in the ranges that like people are actually fighting at. And then you can also, at the same time, give them automatic fire or select fire that is more controllable because it's a smaller cartridge. You know. You know, it's like it was like the next logical step of like, you know, semi-auto rifles where, you know, everyone saw that semi-automatic rifles were like a smart thing that maybe we should start giving our soldiers semi-autos. Except, well, the Americans went into World War II with a semi-auto. The Soviets made their own. The Germans copied the Soviets. Did the British ever make a semi-auto during the war that was actually used? I'm pretty sure they didn't. But, you know, eventually they realized, like, yeah, we should use semi-autos, and then the assault rifle was like the next step from that. Spear had a weird foot. Yeah, they were all... I read recently a whole... I guess it's a trilogy of books about the Third Reich, and very weird group of individuals, to say the fucking least. Jesus. Built mostly on shouting and angry vibes. Oh! I got grazed by the fucking exhaust of that Panzerfaust. Jesus. Oh good, hit scan snipers. I can't see them. I'm so sorry. rocket planes. Does BJ know how to fly? Is he a pilot? Does he know how to fly a plane? I guess so. He is the Uber soldier. He is the it's like in fantasy or in science fiction when a scientist has like they're the best scientist at everything. BJ is the best soldier at everything. He can shoot all the guns, he can fly all the vehicles. Oops. Was he surrendering?
No, please, don't shoot. The lever on the right is to open the hatch doors.
What?
The lever has malfunctioned, so you'll need to go to the manual override station, just below the tower door. In there you'll see a hand crank. You'll have to turn it many times, but the doors will open.
Dude!
Now please, let me go. I told you everything I know.
Elevation, you gotta do that. You got fuel and then tower. Okay. Personal space, yeah, really. Oh, good! Fallschirmjäger. Oh. Well, that does mean I get an FG-42. It's pretty cool. So the Fallschirmjäger is like another one of those weapons that's like almost an assault rifle. Designed for German paratroopers, the Fallschirmjäger, it had to the idea was like, okay, we need to give, okay, our paratroopers are only going to have limited amount of, you know, space for all of their guns and equipment, so we need to have a gun that is essentially that can do like everything we need it to do okay, is the idea. And so it needs to have a bipod. It needs to have a bayonet. It needs to fire in fully automatic as well as in semi. It needs to have a scope. It has the idea was like someone can use it as essentially like a longer range rifle. They can use it as like a suppressing rifle or like a light machine gun kind of thing with a bipod. You know, all that sort of stuff. It needed to do all the roles because, you know, it's easier to give all of our paratroopers this instead of having like a bunch of different, you know, paratrooper designs for different weapons and such. And apparently it was a pretty darn good gun. It was fairly well made. It was like well made and like really cool and like ahead of its time in a lot of ways. Is this gonna stop ever? Oh, I guess it just keeps going. The Americans looked at it after the war and basically went, make that take a belt and give it a bipod, and called it the M60. Jesus. This thing is real good. I like the side magazine. I know it might not be the most effective or most efficient, it's like in some ways, but I think it's cool. What do we do now? Well, we did that. So we're good. We're good. We're good. Doors are open. It's fueled. How do I get inside? Where's the door? Oh, I haven't even been in here. Yeah, I remember that that was the reason I went upstairs, is because that's the reason why I had to turn that wheel up there, is because the door was jammed. And now it's all good. We're green. We're green. Green means go. There we go. Same with the Sten and Sterling will hold a place in my heart for their weird sideways magazines. It's I don't know, it's cute. it's I don't know, something about it. You know, it's funny, you say that about the M60, Lugor, how they took the FG42. I just went on Wikipedia and like looking at the picture on Wikipedia, which is an M60 from the side profile. I go, oh yeah, I get it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, holy shit. You can see the lineage, the genetic lineage.
Come in.
Oh, time for another really thrilling cutscene where Boring Man talks to Boringer Man.
Over Malta about 6 hours ago.
In one piece, I assume?
Yes, sir. Advanced Aeronautics is en route to Malta now.
Excellent. Now, I've read your report, Jack. Tell me what you make of this Operation Resurrection that Jerry's is so hot about.
Well, sir, this is the second time...
Isn't that how a lot of World War II tech worked? Oh, the Germans made a really cool thing. Mine? That's how it worked after the war. That's how the US got to the moon.
Anything else?
I'm afraid not, sir. We still need more information.
And what would you suggest?
I fairly recall there was a version between the two that wasn't used. There was a test, but I looked on the page. There was one called the experimental. It was the experimental T-44 machine gun, and it looks like a crossbreed between an FG-42 and an MG-42.
Interesting proposition.
It's really fucking strange.
You know, for months we've been trying to infiltrate that facility and have had no luck at all.
I'm aware of that, sir.
And are you also aware that Kugelstadt itself has been undergoing intense Allied bombing raids for the past 48 hours?
Yes, sir. In fact, I was counting on that diversion to help tip the scales in our favor.
Well, what you probably don't know is that our Kreisau friends in the area have recently reported
People are still using the M60?
from the
Holy
weapons
shit.
facility who wishes to defect and is desperately seeking asylum. I imagine he could supply us with some very useful facts.
Indeed.
All right. Now this is what we're going to do.
Germans, the Panzer IV onward. Look at this cool shit the French Czech did with their tanks. Let's do that. Yeah, but then they went crazy, and then they're just like, well, what if we made the tanks bigger and heavier and stupider? And it's like, do we really need to do that? Yes.
And then?
Well, and then we have him play the bloodhound. Follow the scent.
What if we made a tank? We already made a big tank. What if we made another big tank? You know, it needs to be really big. So big that it will just constantly break down. Because its transmission will just kill itself. Yeah, back in the Malta hub. Yo, working mirror, toilet. Oh, fuck. I'm lost here again. You find the headquarters. And talk to Colonel British Bad Mike.
Come in. Captain, congratulations on your last mission.
Mod voice
Landing at Cobra
acting.
sure wasn't easy.
Mod
Our specialist
mic
already studied and
quality.
disassembled it. This can sure turn the tides of war in our favour, or at least prevent it from turning in the favour of the Germans. Now to more pressing matters. Kreisau Circle members in Kugelstadt are trying to escort one of the German defectors.
You know, it's not hard to get a good
Your
microphone
task
if
is
you're
to
going to
help
do
prevent
any sort of
find
voice
entrance
work.
to the secret weapons facility.
It's just you could
The city
you
itself
could just
is
do
currently
you could
under
just
Allied
get some
bombardment.
fucking voice, some
Diversion.
microphones.
I think that's all. OSA transport is waiting for you at the airfield.
I wonder what kind of loadouts will I get for this mission?
Hey VJ, I'm kind of busy right now.
Like, this
Colonel
guy's got a
Sutherland
much better
ordered me
mic
to make an
quality.
Inventory of all weapons. The equipment you want is right here. It should fit the medium-range firefights you could expect in the bomb city streets.
Thanks. A knife, a Browning light machine. Ooh, an Ithaca. An additional request, it might be upgraded to an Auto 5 with... what is this additional request shit? Kimbo Colt, M1 Garand. M1 Garand? Well, like, I don't know. Can I go around and, like... do I have to go find a Browning Auto 5? Is this cultic? I am acting. Visit the medical bay. I wonder if that's it.
Captain? Dr. Kovlov went for a walk. He left me in charge of the med bay. So, if you need anything, I'm your man. Dr. Kovlov is acting weird lately. Don't know what got in him.
Drum mag on your semi-auto rifle. Okay, do I have to search this enormous hub? Is this him? No, random smoking man. Like, this is cute and all. Moshi Moshi? No. Like, this is cute and all. You downloaded your Gary's Mod RP map into Wolfenstein. But like, I don't know. They're telling me I could get a Browning Auto 5, which is a really cool gun.
Welcome to our humble little museum, Captain.
This is borrowed assets from CSGO. You might not be wrong. There's a medical bay. Is that the medical bay? What is that? That's the way to get. It's very strange.
Hey, pal. Are you planning to leave anytime soon?
Another one.
I want to close early today.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I was listening to that.
We're gonna make our own Half-Life style level in Return to Castle Wolfenstein, and that'll show them.
Hey, Captain. I just lost something very important to me. Should be somewhere here. Don't worry, I got it. You can go. Get off me. Can't you see I'm busy? No, you can't help me. I will find it by myself.
Okay. What are you doing? Nope, the game gave me a knife. Game gave me a lot of knives. Like a Gabe Newell amount of knives. That arc is fucking mad. Yeah, otherwise it would be broken, that's why.
Where is he?
Because these things are like instant kills. Says he's looking for something. Is it the moon? Is he looking for the moon?
Get off me. Can't you see I'm busy?
Immersion. I don't know if this would even give me anything. Maybe. Maybe if I help this man find his, I don't know, contact lenses or whatever the fuck, I can get like a shotgun.
Name's Evie. Managing this tavern as best as I can. Family business, you know.
Okay, cool. It's great. It's an iSim, yeah.
No, you can't help me. I will find it by myself. Get off me.
Okay. Like, it's weird because, like, I don't even know what it is, so... It's like, what am I... This is a very weird system that they added to this mod. This weird hub level. I have a knife. Can I go to the beach and can I break open that one board? Don't think that's going down. Okay. Google. Hey Google. Hey YouTube. Hey Google. Help me out here. Yep. Thank you. RealRTCW. Doctor. Whatever. And I need a Steam guide. Okay, so what happens when I go back to the Malta? Stand on the counter in the bar to annoy the... Like, this is just like all the achievements. I don't know if this is gonna help me, but like... Could be funny.
Never saw you before. Are you new?
If you are looking for a name's Evie.
Never saw you before. Are you new here?
I don't know if this guide is out of date or if it's just not real. One day I should just like make up my own fake guide for a game. Pick a game and just like make up a guide and just pretend shit that doesn't exist is actually like things that you can do. Ride to hell. Yeah, no one would double check that, so. Stop bullying the citizens. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I want to... What? Like, I feel like this is all... Like, what is this shit? First get the knives. What? I don't even know what's happening. This could all just be like a jape. Okay, so here's how you beat Ride to Hell Retribution. When you get to level 7, you have to make sure you nail every enemy with a headshot. Otherwise, Samson will die. And if Samson dies, you're locked out of the true ending. Download the boob mod, yeah.
Captain? Have you seen this weird picture in his room? Gives me creeps every time. Dr. Kovlov went for a walk. He left me in charge of the med bay. So, if you need anything, I'm your man.
What? I got an achievement for that. So it's always Lovecraft. It's always Lovecraft. You know, you can steal someone else's work. Yeah, there's like 2 mods. I remember I checked. There's like 2 mods for Ride to Hell. And one of them is like a boob mod. And like, it's just, the boobs are like there in the game already. It just takes them off. It takes off their clothes. So this gives me a Browning LMG. Like, what the fuck? What does this mean? I want these other guns. But like, how do I get, like, what does that mean? Like, RealRTCW... I gotta look this fucking shit up because I have no idea what this means. RealRTCW, what is it, requests? Is that what it calls it? Requests. Additional requests. What does this mean? Oh. Oh, well, go fuck yourselves then. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? Paid DLC. Yep. Pay for the premium mod. You got it. Fuck it, I want the Browning.
Okay, everything seems to be in order.
There was a secret area on the map and 6 treasure. What? There's like a what? There's like a bunch of No, load the save. Load the save. There's like a bunch of weird secrets. This opinion of this mod just shat the bed. I don't know. That's weird. That's fucking weird. Paid DLC for a mod. Get the 6 throwing knights. Stand on. Kill. What the fuck? Okay, well. There's like a guy you can kill here. Then head to the trader's location. Which is this guy. Okay. He's evil, apparently. Okay. Take the rifle on the left side of the sewer. What the fuck? And then on the left side of the sewer from the second picture, there'll be an NCC on the balcony. Kill him. Okay. I'm like looking at like really small photos. It's like over here. So the left side of the sewer. Yep, I did it. I got the achievement. Also, M1 Garand, look. Oh, whoa, what? What's happening?
Blaskovich, I'm glad that you received my message. I'm here with the short visit. Director asked me to inform you personally. OSA network was compromised. We believe there is a German agent operating in either London or Malta. Internal investigation is currently in progress.
Did I just kill him?
It is only a matter of
Sex
time until we
scene.
find that spy and learn his objectives. But until then, we asking you to be extremely
Is this
careful.
like
Don't
low
get too
rent
familiar
Steve
with
Blum?
anyone
Because it
around
kind of
here.
sounds like it.
We already lost 2 agents because of that leak, and we don't intend to lose more.
Okay. Thank you. Stephen Bloom. Stefan Bloom. Getting a warning from the OSA. Achievement unlocked. Okay, these are like the rarest achievements in Steam. On Steam. I need to get to the hotel. Go here, and you go in this curtain. And go on the crates. What the fuck? There we go. That was fucking weird. Gold! Okay. I don't know what this is a reference to. Is this a reference to something? Oh my god, are you two fucking bots? What the hell? Get it? It's a leap of faith. I got an achievement for that. Haha.
Admiral Radio
If you are looking for a place to sleep, you better check out Hotel on the...
Never saw you before.
If you are
This one
looking for a
seems
place
bugged.
to sleep, you better check out
But
Hotel
what
on
were
the
you
Knox's
what were you two going on about? I don't get any of those references. Yours was a song. Maybe the series Firefly. Expanded clarity. What a interesting thing. Is that Wellerman on the radio? I couldn't even hear it. Okay, so this gives me the Browning light machine gun, which is actually a Browning 30 cal, not a bar, which I thought it was going to be, which means this could be funnier.
Okay, everything seems to be in order.
All clear.
Oh, do you think you're gonna get me to open a Spotify link? Okay. Dad said has been tracked to secret weapons facility. Jesus. Near Kugelstadt. Aerial bombardment, blah blah blah. Castle Wolfenstein, more clear. Special projects, bad stuff. Come there. Beep boop. Literally just him holding a 30 cal. This is a protect the tank mission. I don't think you have to protect it too hard, but kind of. Wait, what does this way go? Oh. I do like how the AI doesn't know what to do with the tank. So if it doesn't have a rocket, it just stands around being like, yep, that's a tank. Is this the one? I never played any of the Wolfenstein games out of the first one. Is this the one with weirdly over-sexualized Nazi soldiers? Yes, the SS Paranormal Division Special Forces. have skin-tight cat suits with very, very low necklines. They're clearly meant to be like a homage to the Black Ops from Halo, Half-Life. Who set up a machine gun to defend this position? Oh, you fucker. Flamethrower. I got an achievement for that. What did I get? What was the achievement? Oh, kill a Venom Guard using the Browning. Who are you nerds?
For your assistance. We will move the scientist out soon. You'd better get going.
The developers watched Ilsa the She-Wolf? I don't even know what that is. Is that a sexy Nazi exploitation movie? Because that's what I'm guessing. I wasn't listening. Weird Canadian 70s Nazi sex film. Good.
I'm under attack. They have more anti-tank weapons. Hurry! I can't take much more of this.
Am I about to beans this mission? Yep. Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. Tank. One guy with a Panzerfaust and that tank just like shit itself. Oh, also this thing. Well, that also probably didn't help. Did I soft lock this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. if I go quick. Okay, 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 we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ow, he just shot me with the fucking Panzerfaust. Yeah, okay, I bugged it. I think what happened was that I hit that checkpoint the first time at the same moment the tank died. And then it loaded the checkpoint and the tank was like in a quasi-dead state. It was just not doing anything. Schrodinger's Panzer III, yeah. That's it. Missed a secret area? Fuck. See, I told you that wasn't too bad of an escort mission. You don't really have to do much. I've noticed that, like, each of these missions is about 8 to 10 minutes long. Like, consistently. It's just... Like, I don't know if that was, like... I don't know how much of it is, like, limitations of, like, engine, and how much of it is, like, okay, make them, like, bite-sized. Make them, like, approximately this much. Ooh, something there hurts. Yeah, the tank bugging out. I have a fucking machine gun. What am I doing? Still got a decent amount of ammo for this thing. Jackass. What is that? Oh. I might have to pop some of the brightness up a little bit. I can't see shit. System? Brightness. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh no, it's one of those games. Oh, it's so weird that you have to restart on this. You have to reload the level to oh, and it's not capturing. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's just one of those games that it reloads itself when you do the when you update the settings. Oh good, it's sewer level. Ding, add 1 to the count. I'm not Civvy. Alright, aligned. Ooh, thank you. I'll take that. The paratrooper. Well, I opened up that door. I want to go back there first. Should have done that first. Is there a way? There should be a way back, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking timed? Ah. Come on, come on. Boom. Secret. Oh! Reverse lend-lease. Find the PPSH. Did not expect to find a PPSH. 71 rounds. The fucking Papa Shah. The Soviets' answer to a submachine gun. What if we made a literal bullet hose? What if we made our gun have a drum mag? That never went wrong. Drum mags never have issues.
Clip the red wire. Hold on while I go get the manual.
What shall this thing's rate of fire be? Yes. What if we stole the thing that the Finnish are using? Yeah, that too. Reverse lend-lease. Let me in. Now what? I feel like I could get in there, but there's like that's nothing in there. No, it's all the ammo I got for this thing. I got 46 rounds. That was very rude. The Venom gun. Oh, right. I remember this fucking thing. The minigun-ish, yeah, the gun that makes no sense. This is a very interesting level. It kind of like loops around on itself. Oh, I missed a secret area. Get into underground facility through trains. Got it. I have no health. This silly guy just blew himself up. I dodged into that. Now, oh. It's so weird. It feels like we've been so long since we did any weird, like this feels very, like, just regular World War II. Outside of, like, the rocket plane, it's like, now we're just playing a World War II game. Like, we need to have more zombies and or haha wacky technology. I'm sure that's soon, but still, it's weird how much of a detour. Considering like the first 2 chapters of this game are just like escape from castle, fight zombies. Gonna hide behind the box. Yeah, cool. I need my health back. I have no health. I'm 1 shot. I kind of miss the Sten. I miss the suppressed Sten. It's a good gun. This is like the best representation the Sten has ever gotten. It's actually like a really good weapon in this game. And in every other game, it's like... it's a Fallout pipe gun. As Civvy said, it's a Fallout pipe gun. Imagine being delivered perfectly good Thompsons and then wanting to make your own submachine gun and you make it a pipe gun. This feels like a Medal of Honor level. There's like a dozen Medal of Honor levels like this in like a secret base. Trying to find like radar technology or whatever. Oh, you fucker. You fucker! I just took the health! What if I go the other way?
Hurry up with those doctors. I'm almost done. Don't have a minute. That head wanted to leave the
Just priority shipment of Swiss chocolate delivered to the SS Senior's officer mess? Okay. Forget that all the equipment they left on Dunkirk, that was all of the equipment. So they needed to shit out a couple thousand. Yeah, fair. I'm just teasing, really. I understand why. It must not have been a comfortable gun to use. Can't really get a good cheek weld on a fucking metal pipe. Also, how the fuck were you supposed to hold that gun? I know that, like, you weren't supposed to grip it by the magazine. We used the Sterling before and it wasn't too bad. Somewhat biased. The L85 was a shit heap. Yes, the L85s... Yeah, you know... Designing it, and we've done every time we talk about British firearms, we come back to talking about the L85. You know, making a gun that's magazine that the magazine falls out when you sneeze was probably like a bad idea. And was it that the furniture, like the plastic furniture, would crack if it was exposed to army issue like bug spray or something like that, or sun something? I think I want to say bug spray or sunscreen or something like that. Something the soldiers got, or like whatever it was exposed to, it, and the plastic furniture would just like disintegrate. Oh, what? Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn it. Eh. I can't even carry it. I have the flamethrower. I haven't even used it yet, really. It also sighted terrible, and you couldn't get a decent sight picture through the sight unless your eye was right up against it. The A1 didn't have padding on the scope, so you risk losing your fucking eye if you wanted to aim properly while firing. I'm not sure about that one. I know some of the cleaning supplies issue caused the furniture to peel, which is just great. Yeah, it was just like, it's amazing that that gun, like, it made it, like, this wasn't like a prototype. This was like the gun that soldiers were getting. I know I was one of the lucky fuckers that I was. Yeah, I can't believe that. Like, these are things that are, like, so, like, this is something that, like, it happens in, like, the prototype stage, and you, like, laugh. Or, like, an earlier stage or some stage, like, you know, like a testing stage. And it's like, oh, the magazine falls out. Like, there's an issue with the magazine catch, you know, and it's just, like, the mag will fall out so easily. And it's like, oh, ha ha ha, funny, funny. We'll fix that now, and it won't be a big deal, you know, it's only being tested. And, you know, no big issue. Haha. How was the trigger on those? I know that bullpups famously have horrible trigger pulls, and so I can't imagine a gun like that did not have a good one. Where the fuck am I going? Locate the primary and lift. It's military procurement. Here's 3 guns we thoroughly tested. Please pick one. What about this one over here? It's cheaper. Yeah. Wasn't too bad. Varied wildly to rifle, though, which was infuriating. Okay. Well, again, I'm going to take thank you, Call of Duty. I think specifically all of the Call of Duties used to do it, but Call of Duty 4 for introducing me to the quote of, always remember your weapon was made by the lowest bidder. Because that's something that is stuck with me. You could just insert anything into that spot. Always remember that your blank was made by the lowest bidder, and it's probably true. Oh. Where the... So I went over here, I hit this button. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice that, Jesus. There we go. I missed another secret, shit. Budget the size of it that's come here since the 60s. Is this the level with the weird Nazi monsters, or does that come later? The way that, I know that there's similar, like, briefings in the base game, but the way that Return to RealRTCW does these is very, very reminiscent of the early Call of Duties did the briefings like that. I think it's a later mission then, yeah.
Major, why are we not yet ready to depart?
What? My apologies, Herr Oberfuhrer, but the weapons loadout on the new torpedoes is taking more time than originally anticipated.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I have important business to attend to. This boat leaves for the
Death's
East
Head
within the hour, torpedoes or not. Is that understood, Major?
Perfectly, Herr Oberführer.
This game is also doing the thing where I increased the brightness, and the brightness didn't change for you guys, so I apologize. It's a little brighter for me than it is for you. I have to go into OBS and mess with that. Only a smidge brighter. I didn't want to do too much. If it gets too bad, let me know, because it does look a little dark. Oh, there we go. The bright lab.
You finally fixed the elevator.
God damn it, I'm doing it again. I'm trying to play the game looking at the capture. This is an early 2000s game. This is 2001. God, this also very much reminds me of what the fuck are you? You are not. You're a what's it called? You're a modded enemy. Fucking. It's like a first generation like Panzerhund from fucking the New Order. Oh, come on. Crouch jump. And that wasn't awkward at all. Oh, cool, a suppressed Luger. Yeah, that will come in handy. Fucking minigun dog. Okay. Oh, it is the yep, there's this crazy Nazi monsters. Oh boy. Damn, you're ugly. Kill a Loper using a Panzerfaust. Oh, hey, look, a Venom gun. So this is the thing I remember from this game. The handheld minigun with a 1200 or I think 2000 round per minute rate of fire. Very realistic. Oh my god. He just killed himself and his friend. That man's gonna win the Iron Cross for being a moron. That's gotta be secret, right? That you don't just lift that for no reason.
I'm sure what? Was ist los?
Oh, never mind. I thought I picked up a different gun. 42. I got a lot of ammo for the flame. I could burn people alive. That's not something I say often. Where's this go? Ow. This is just if you fall down here, I'm guessing? I see. You raise the water and you can get in there. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. But where? Like, this is the way, that's the way to progress. I want what, whatever. Fuck it. A dude waiting on a balcony for it to shoot me in the dick. I'm glad I checked that. Okay. Did the sub just disappear? Oh, no, it is disappearing. Look, it's moving. Look, it's going. Isn't that cute? Did I miss a door? Did I miss a door? Something's oh no. I can't tell if I've sequence broken again or something. I'm supposed to like shoot some barrels? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's a bit opaque. Okay.
I will not divulge any information to you. They're going to Norway. The coordinates are 67 degrees north, 16 degrees east.
Don't take me back to Malta. Please don't take me back to Malta.
Well, Jack, Agent Blazkowicz is certainly full of surprises. There's no denying that.
No, sir.
Of course, I always knew he was resourceful, but I never imagined he had such expert interrogation skills. Well, from BJ's interrogation of the officer, we now know the approximate location of Death's Head's so-called X-Labs in occupied Norway. What have we learned from our defecting scientist?
Well, unfortunately, not as much as I'd hoped. He was pretty badly shaken when we got a hold of him, and he still hasn't completely recovered. He kept referring to a project Uber Soldat.
Super Soldier?
Yes. From what I could piece together, it involves some bizarre synthesis of robotic and biological engineering.
For what purpose?
Super Soldier, right? The Super Soldiers.
The
Oh God!
Killing machine.
Good Lord.
According to the scientists, this project.
Some of these things, these things like scared me as a kid. I remember the Super Soldiers and like all the weird fucking like monster enemies scared me as a child.
I suppose that explains the Proto-Soldier blueprint and those loping monstrosities as well. But it still doesn't explain the involvement with the occult.
No, it doesn't. And there's only one place where we're likely to find that out.
Yes, and that's why Agent Blazkowicz is on his way to the X-Labs in Norway as we speak.
The X-Lab, the X Games. We're going to the X Games in Norway. Oh God, we're back in Malta. Oh, Jesus Christ.